Hey guys, my name is Declan Law, DJ Declan Law, and today I'm going to be going over the ultimate DJ business plan for you guys. So, this is the plan that I follow. I came up with this myself, but it really is like a game plan and a framework of what you can do step by step in order to achieve your dream of becoming a world touring DJ. So, this is the plan I follow, and let's get into it. So, first thing here I just want to point out is in the world of social media, it's extremely important to utilize it because what your job is as a DJ is to fill rooms. That's really what your job is. It's not presenting music, it's not throwing a party, although it's part of it. Really, what you're doing to any business, to any event space is filling the room. And so they make money off of the drinks and the tickets sold too, but so do you. Um, so your job is to sell tickets. And when you're doing that, I think the best place to build your following, to build your people you're going to sell to is YouTube. And the reason for that is YouTube is the only place that really makes sense where DJ sets can live. You know, like it's not going to really, no one's on Instagram looking for DJ sets. No one's on TikTok looking for DJ sets. They don't even play things that long there. But YouTube has long form content where people can watch things for hours. And so DJ sets really make sense of living there. And so that's why I would suggest you build your following there. Yeah. So YouTube long form content, we're going to look right over here. And what we're seeing is there's three types of content you guys are going to post. One, and this is the most important one, is DJ sets. Because this is your job. This is you promoting yourself and your services. So that's going to be, you know, different mixes you make, different types of sets, you performing live, you doing it at home, you going to a park and playing it just for the people, and you're just going to make DJ sets. And ideally you're going to make it in whatever type of music that you do, whether that's house, drum and bass, on piano, Afro house. And so you're going to build a following of people who like that music, like those types of events. And so that way, once you have a pop-up event or once you're playing in that town, you get to have those people come and experience that experience. So DJ sets are super important. That's the bread and butter of your YouTube long form content and how you're going to build your following. Next is going to be your music. So again, music is basically an advertisement for your show. People go to shows because they like the music, right? Like if you're a regular artist, you like Beyonce's music, you're going to go see her live. You like Taylor Swift music, you're going to go see her live. Same thing with DJs. Like you like their music, you like MK, you like Gorgon City, you're going to go see them live. And so your music also acts as an advertisement for your show. So you're going to post that on your YouTube as well. And people will follow you because they like your music or they at least want to stream it. Also, music gets millions and millions of streams. So you have to think about that as well. You're also promoting your music in your DJ sets. So it all adds up into each other. And then the last one is DJ vlogs. So DJs live a really interesting life. They really do. They get to travel the world, play in the best nightclubs all over the world. They get to party all the time. Like that's their job. And so making vlogs, whether it's about the travel, whether it's about making music or about the beat or just doing a gig, reviewing the gig afterwards, talking about the event space, because these are millions of dollars of investments going to these event space to have these events, playing at a festival. Like this is all really interesting stuff. Like it's a unique lifestyle and not everyone gets to live it. Like it's very unique, and so people are interested in seeing that. So those would be your three long form content: is DJ sets, music, and DJ vlogs. Those are only three things you're going to post on your long form YouTube videos. So YouTube short form content is also important, and the most important one is DJ clips. So this is again you promoting your services, promoting your work. It could be you doing a cool transition. It could be you performing somewhere and you're just taking like a little snippet of it. It could be you doing a mix between two things, practicing DJing. It could be you in your bedroom just DJing and like making a set or like trying to figure out two things that work well together. So yeah, DJ clips are going to be the main form for your YouTube content. You also have music promotionals, which is just like me doing yoga to my latest track, or hey, I just finished this track, like check it out, or here's a drop I'm working on, like how do you feel about it? So that's just like promoting your music straight up, just like stream the music. This is what I'm working on. I hope you like it. I hope you enjoy it. AKA come see my show, right? And then the last one, this is not one that a lot of people might be into, but it's effective if done properly, which is dances. Dances and short form content gets millions and millions of views if you get there, like that's how TikTok started, with TikTok dancers. and all dances require music. So if you're someone who is able to do that, you don't even have to be that good, but if you're able to dance a little bit or do funny dances or whatever, it's a great way to market music. That's what makes the music go viral on TikTok, and why TikTok controls music right now is because one person makes a dance and other people make the dance, and then everyone's hearing the song, and then everyone's got it stuck in their head. And so if that's something that you're open to, because I understand most DJs probably wouldn't be, that's just something to explore, because it really does. It's like a great vehicle for promoting music. Okay, so that's YouTube long form and YouTube short form, right? So that's your main bread and butter right there. Like that's where all you're gonna get your following. That's where you're gonna get your bookings from. Also, just people coming across you. You can go live stream. Also, YouTube allows live streaming. So since you're building your following there, you're gonna have more people along with the live streams. You can have them meet you on Twitch too, which pays you for your live streams even more than YouTube. TikTok Live also pays a lot. So it's just different things that you can utilize, but you need to have one platform where the majority of your following is, and where you've put the majority of your work in building your DJ brand. Okay, so the next one, talking about brands, we need to talk about personal brand. So this goes into like influencer territory, but the point is you need to have a personal brand also. Well, you don't need to, but it's a smart idea, and we said this is the ultimate DJ business plan, so we're gonna go with the ultimate way. And this is to make people fall in love with you, the personality, and not just the music, right? Because then it allows you to do brand deals. It allows you, if you want to, like, I don't know, make an alcohol brand later down the line, like you can, because alcohol and partying go together. Like that makes perfect sense. Like people would buy your type of alcohol or whatever. If you want to have a clothing line for raves, or even just like rave sneakers, light up sneakers, I don't know. The possibilities are there, and part of that is people falling in love with you and who you are and what you stand for, and seeing you not just as a DJ but as a business person. So building a personal brand, you have to think like Kim Kardashian. You have to think I don't know, those TikTokers, just people who do like random, it's really just trying to look good. Honestly, that's really what it is. And people will sign up for content because they enjoy you, your personality, and you look good and you entertain them. So that could be things again like dances, Get Ready With Me, thirst traps. That's all Kim Kardashian did during the Instagram era. It was just like a bunch of photos looking hot. Workout thirst trap clips. You can basically document everything and just make it a thirst trap. You could do day in the life content, where skincare, Get Ready With Me, cheat meal, so just eating a meal, eating healthy. So yeah, it's really just about, again, them falling in love with you, who you are. You don't even have to really talk about the music that much, because it's not about the music on X and on Insta for these personal brands. It's about you, right? So those are the two platforms where I would do them. I would do them on X, and I would do it on Instagram. So yeah, and your goal with that is to amass a following of people who are gonna stream your music, buy tickets to your shows, and then also buy your products or your offerings. So again, down the line, if you want to have some sort of product brand, you can. If you want to have some sort of, I don't know, service, you can. Okay, so with that, we are now on to the daily routine. So what is the daily routine? So you're going to wake up and you're going to work out. Great for your mental health, but also most DJs are fit. If you've noticed that, maybe it's because they're out partying so much or whatever, and they're spending so much energy, but like, you got to be fit. Also helps with like the social media stuff, again, especially with the personal brand stuff. Like, it's important to be fit and to be healthy, and so you got to wake up and you got to work out. Then you're going to reach out for collabs. Now, this is very important. Reaching out for collabs is the majority of how, even if you don't get a song picked up by a label, you can still make money from the streams, and you can still get exposure to new audiences, right? So every time you collab with an artist, you make an EDM version of one of their songs, you work with them to put out an EDM song with them singing on it, you're exposing yourself to that person's fan base. And so a certain subset of them are going to come and listen to your music now because they liked it. And so the more people you do that with, the bigger and better your fan base is going to be. And so you think about Calvin Harris, his biggest songs, billions of streams, it's because he worked with the biggest artist, Rihanna, at the time. And so that's the trick. If you want to become a successful DJ, and you have to make music, and you have to work with the biggest artists that you possibly can. And so you could start out small. You could start out with TikTokers with 100,000 followers or 50,000 followers, but then you got to work your way up to bigger and bigger people. And the more that you have your own following, the more cross-pollination between the two. You guys are both providing value to each other. And so that's how you build up to bigger and bigger artists. So that's really important. Reach out for collabs. Also, let them know when you're reaching out to them that you plan to submit it to the EDM labels so that they understand like what the game plan is. Okay, so you're going to wake up, you're going to work out. Next, you're going to reach out for collabs. Then you're going to make content. Again, the most important ones are DJ sets and DJ clips. This is you basically promoting your services. So you're going to make a set, post it on YouTube. If you could play that set somewhere cool, in a cool location, in a cool spot, with cool cinematography, even better. You're also going to make some clips. Because you're making the DJ set for the long form, you could take clips from it and then use that for the short form. So that's why I say those two together. After you do that, you're going to make some music. You're going to collab with someone. You're going to make a remix of a popular song or a song that's trending right now at the moment. And then you're going to submit that song that you made, not the remix, but if you're working with an artist, to EDM labels. So definitely. Now, separately, and this isn't part of the plan because I don't want to get you guys too confused, you can also sell the beat that you just made on BeatStars. You could sell the vocal, you could sell the track. Like, there's different ways you can monetize this stuff too, but I don't want to confuse everyone. Our main thing is DJ gigs, so that's another thing. Okay, so phase 1, monetization, right? So this is mainly going to be the YouTube. That's where you're getting your money from. So, well, actually, DJ gigs first. DJ gigs are how you're going to get your money. So gigs are paying gigs. So that's the easiest way to make money right off the bat, because YouTube takes a little bit of time to build up. But DJ gigs is, you calling up a place and they'll be willing to pay you $200 or $500 or whatever. So you got to start out with gigs. Next, you're going to have your YouTube stream. So this is the DJ sets, especially if you have a set where you're playing only music that you made, you're going to get paid from all of that. So that's even better. And then your music streams too. Especially if you're collabing with other people, those will start to ramp up. So those are the 3 phases. There are people who make millions of dollars just doing YouTube. Like, you don't even have to talk about gigs or being a DJ. So just understand, like, it's powerful. Okay. And then after that, so that's our phase 1 monetization. I say phase 1 because phase 2 is you're going to have selling tickets and booking shows in other countries and all that good stuff, and selling your beats online, maybe having your own record label. But phase 1 is just YouTube money, music streams, and then DJ gigs. And then because DJ gigs is how we're making money at the start, we have to talk about booking those gigs. How do we book gigs when you're just starting out? So it's kind of like sales. You have to cold call. You're going to have to cold call. And so that's just, let's talk about what it is. Again, the value you do or you provide as a DJ is filling a room, right? So it's attracting people to a store. So I've gone to Nordstrom, like the store, big old Nordstrom, on a Sunday morning and seen a DJ in like the makeup section. There are DJs at restaurants on like a slow night. There are DJs at weddings, at school proms. You could DJ at someone's backyard party. You could DJ at a pool party. You could DJ at a bar, at a club. Like, there's so many places you can DJ. Corporate events. Like, you can DJ basically anywhere. And that's the beauty and the magic of it. Because every place that wants to have a good time or is trying to attract people somewhere can use a DJ. You can DJ at a pizza shop. Like, people will come, because I've seen that in New York City, because that's where I lived for the last 4 years. So you want to just call places up and just explain to them like the value you provide. Like, hey, like, I'm a DJ, I attract people, I have my own local following. Like, I'd love to come and like play, at your place for an hour, and I'm sure people will come show up. I'll tell it to my following, to my group. And that allows the store, the event space, the place, the restaurant to make more money because they're selling more of whatever it is that they have there. So DJ, you got to cold call places. Or approach in person, right? If you want to approach to the manager of a store or a restaurant or a local place, wherever you are, it doesn't even matter, because everywhere has nightlife. Everywhere has like some sort of place that's trying to sell something. And you could just say, hey, and give them the same pitch. Next, you want to have a website where people can book you. So because we're doing so much social media, because we're doing YouTube, because we're getting a fan base, people need to be able to book you, because people will fly you out. Like, there are a lot of rich people in the world. They will fly you to Dubai to like play at their event. They will fly you to Miami to, do their daughter's sweet 16 or their quinceañera or whatever it is, their bar mitzvah. So you need to have a website where people can book your services, and you can choose to either do the whole inquire for a quote or a quota, or you could say, I'm currently charging on the website like $500 for an hour, So it's $1,000 for 2 hours. That's my gigs. And to monetize that even more, to think about that, like as a teacher, because I was a teacher before I started becoming a DJ, I was making $75,000 a year. And so if you have 2 hour gig is $1,000, right? You only need 75 gigs in a year to make the same amount of money. You're making like a full salary. That's a high paid teacher also. And so, and as you go on, you get more and you do more, like you're going to raise your prices. You're going to charge more. There are DJs who get paid $150,000 for one gig. You know, these are the top echelon people, but it's just possible. It's possible to make a lot of money doing DJing. You just have to be good at it and put this ultimate DJ plan into fruition, into work. And then the last one is you're going to have email on socials. So on all your socials, just have your email so people can email you and say, hey, like I'd like to book you for a gig, so on and so forth. So yeah, back to the money thing. So like if you're making 75 gigs a year and there's only 52 weeks in a year, like you could just do, if you're doing 3 gigs a week for $1,000 each, that's $150,000 a year. Like that's so much money for like the average person. Like that's great. And again, like the next year you're going to raise your prices a little bit, and the next year you're going to raise it. Same way rent goes up every year. You just raise your prices a little bit. You know, I'm worth more now. Like I bring more people now. More people will buy my tickets, right? So you're worth more the more you do something. So yeah, sorry, I just wanted to get that out the way. So that is the ultimate DJ business plan. That is everything you need to know. That's everything that you go about. This is the way I do things. And it's really just providing a framework and a map of what you need to do in order to have success as a DJ. So start making those DJ sets, start posting them, start making those clips, start posting them, and start doing what you love, you know? We're going to talk about tactics about how to sell more tickets or how to start getting your own email list so that, again, next time you have a party in a certain area, people will show up. I'll catch you guys on the next video.